Mr. Gardner, Delta Vision Foundation.
Thank you, Chairman Osberg. Charles
Pull
Gardner.
Pull that mic up just a little bit. Yeah, that's good.
Charles Gardner, Delta Vision Foundation. I wanted to give you a couple of comments on Delta levies and share with you briefly some summary observations from a roundtable that we convened on March 1st regarding Delta levies. Since we were here in September and talked with you about specific plans and suggestions for the Delta levies and approaches through Delta conveyance, we've been quite concerned that you've been headed in the direction of deferring your responsibilities of establishing levy investment priorities. So I was quite encouraged this morning when I think all of you acknowledged the urgency of addressing issues in the Delta. And I think shared my observations that the approach to setting Delta levy investment priorities that DWR is suggesting is unacceptably slow. To take 1 to 2 to 3 years to develop just the tools to set priorities is going to set us way behind. So we would continue to support you in acknowledging that urgency and taking the action now in the next draft of the Delta plan in setting priorities. Now,
you're going to send us a letter next week saying what they should be?
I'm going to come pretty close to it, yeah.
You got to do more than come close to it.
Well,
everybody wants them set, but they have their own outcomes first.
Exactly,
and that doesn't constitute a policy automatically.
Exactly, and I think that was what was quite encouraging about the March 1st roundtable. Supervisor Natoli was there, and there are clear signs of growing alignment as to what those priorities can and should be. That the seismic risk of the water supply in the Delta needs to be addressed. That you've had discussions about the levy standards, but there is. I think we are very close to the overlay of meeting the needs of Delta interests, meeting the needs of the water supply, and ecosystem restoration with money that is currently available to implement things in the next 2 to 5 years. Immediately, some near-term actions. So I think we're very close. My letter won't quite get there, but it'll summarize the nature of the discussion. So I would encourage you to direct your staff to put extra attention on this subject in the next month or two to see if we can get to that place.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Don.
Yeah, Charles, just freely, the information that was available at the roundtable, you had a number of different slide presentations, but some of that I summarized. There was some correspondence. I trust that council staff has been included in some of that, but that would be useful, I think, because there was not just a conversation back and forth, but the presentations and then some of the summary. So if there was a summary record or a composite, I think it would be useful to.
That's what I'll send the summary probably by next week. The presentations, and there were excellent presentations. Those are available on our website, but I'll get them to your staff so that you can see those.
Okay, because again, they focus on levy and risk reduction and so forth, but I think it would be useful as we're having this conversation. So thanks.
Great. Okay. Anyone else want to speak? Any other ticket? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Thank you very much.